All right, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. As I'm telling you right, Michigan Outpost. I just started. Anyway, thank you for that 5x5. Appreciate it. The stage is really on fire. Gary, yeah, the world stage is on fire. Mr. Landfill, Carrie, Groundhog, thank you for the 5x5. Tracy, thank you for the 10x10. Smart asses, appreciate it. Jeep Girl, Dobie, Modemer, thank you for the 5x5. Gizmo, Simpler Times Homestead, thank you for the 5x5. Chris Shakur, thank you for the 5x5, appreciate it. And Spotted Fawn, Beef and Chicken, thank you for the 2x4. And everybody else, hello. Amanda, thank you for the 5x5. All right, guys, so with that, let's jump into it. So tonight's live stream, we were going to talk about Will You Resist What Is Coming? That was the original title for tonight. Laurif, Cyprin, Jericho, thank you. And 762 times 60. Anyway, Spots Brain, thank you for the 5x5. Henry, thank you for the 5x5. So, Comet Moon, thank you for the 9x9. That tops all of them. Actually, the 10x10 topped all of them. Anyway, with that, guys, that live stream, or that topic rather, is going to be next week. I might not have a live stream Thursday. I have to wait and see. I have something going on Thursday. So if it runs over late, at best it might be done in like my car or my mother's home or some shit like that. But if anything, if all else, I won't have a live stream next week. So this live stream, Will You Resist What's Coming, will probably happen most likely next Tuesday. Anyway, with that, guys, tonight's topic is a nuclear strike happening soon? And the only reason why I'm talking about this tonight is because after doing the research, I guess Putin he's making things more interesting. Now, I'm not going to sit here, guys, and say that this shit is going to happen. Not at all. I think, or it's probably safe to say, that he's bluffing again, with the exception of moving tactical nukes to Belarus. That is why we're talking about this tonight. Now, normally, Russia and their empty promises and their fucking empty threats and, the carrying on with the bullshit and the United States better behave themselves or else, that bullshit. But if he's going to start moving tactical nukes, which I don't understand why he's stating when he's going to do it, just do it. Like, if you're going to move tactical nukes, guys, just fucking do it. You don't need to announce to the world on July 7th and 9th we're going to be moving tactical nukes to Belarus. Why do that? Why say anything? Just fucking do it. But the fact that he keeps notifying the world when he's going to do something, to me, sounds like bullshit. Or it sounds like more bluffing. And maybe, listen, maybe it's not all bluffing. Maybe there's something behind it. Maybe he's actually looking to do something and he's giving the world time to react. I don't know. But when you're going to do something, guys, as a country, as a person, you just do it. And then you let the consequences fucking, ensue from there. But he keeps telling us dates, and to boot, it's fucking almost a month away, as opposed to just being like, I'm moving them effective immediately. He's not saying that. All right? So anyway, to me, it sounds like just more, hoopla and what you call it. Though, again, moving them is a bit of a red flag, but I also don't think that we're going to be glowing in the dark anytime soon. Though, there was a blind lady from Russia that did say we were going to end the nuclear war this year. We were going to see a nuclear device go off this year. Janet, grandstanding. Yes, that's the better term. Justin Snyder, Russia always bluffs. Russia has been bluffing since I was a kid. With the exception of going into other countries and invading them, all the other fucking talk about nuclear this and that, it's always been fucking talk. Even during the Cold War, and in the height of the Cold War at that. So they've always been a bluffing group of people. So I don't take, and listen, I take a lot of this shit they say with a grain of salt, right up until he said he was going to move nuclear weapons into tactical nukes into Belarus. And when I saw that, I was like, all right, up in the ante. Up in the ante is what he's doing. It could be baiting as well. He could be baiting people, but baiting them to what? You think this administration is going to react to that? Nope. They're going to keep their distance. They're like, we don't want to, glow in the dark, so we're not going to react to this. You know what? Let's worry about the transgender kids and Pride. Let's worry about that. They're not going to be worried about this shit. They're worried about putting fucking LGBT flags on the White House, which, come to find out, is a U.S. Flag code violation, right? So that's cool. And the crazy shit is you never seen any other flag on there. You never seen the African flag. You never seen the Irish flag during, Native American or the First Peoples Nation flag, if they have one. You never seen any other flag. This is the flag they decide to put on the White House. So be it, fucko. Now, is anybody going to charge him? No. Did he break the U.S. flag code? Yes. Nothing's going to happen, though, right? Because this administration doesn't care about rules and regulations. They want to get Trump in trouble, and they want to make sure little kids can get their dicks cut off, right? The money people. Well, Peter, as far as a nuclear attack goes, I don't know, man. I'm still on the fence about it. I'm like, I don't think it's going to happen. I think China has a lot to lose. I think Russia has a lot to lose. People, like you said, the money people are not going to let it happen unless there's a curveball. Right? And when there's a curveball, Dan Phillips, thank you for the 5x5. When there's a curveball that normally happens, that's one of those things that you just don't see coming. Right? And that could very well spark a nuclear event. But as far as Putin making these threats, whatever. Hey, Pinball, thank you for joining us tonight. So, let's read some of the shit that the articles I found on this new threat that Russia is, of course, with the bullshit. But anyway, Russia's state TV host was warned that if Ukraine war escalates to a nuclear phase, Kremlin will strike the U.S. I'm sorry. The Kremlin will strike the U.S. with nuclear weapons as it's in the crosshairs. So, I'm laughing because he's like, if the Ukraine keeps acting up, we're going to make the United States pay for it. I'm like, what the fuck, man? And granted, yeah, I get it. We're supplying them with weapons and all this other bullshit. But it's just like a childish response, If they don't relax, we're going to punish you. It's like when you were in school and that one fucking idiot kid got the whole class in trouble. That's what the Ukraine is right now. The Ukraine's getting us all in trouble. Whatever. I think I'm amused by this, is what I am. As far as taking it seriously, whatever, man. It is what it is. If he does it, he does it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. There's not much we can do about it other than getting the fuck out of here, which is, again, on my plate. I am looking a little further upstate New York, but I'm not looking to leave New York State just yet. Again, I'm waiting for medical information from a family member, and that's going to dictate what I do next. Right? That's all I can say about that. Anyway, Russian political commentators and President of Russia's Institute of Middle East, Yeni Slavaki, because I can't say his last name, made the warning in a clip that has now gone viral, which was on Twitter. The advisor to the Ukraine Internal Affairs Ministry, Anton Jaworski, because I said that wrong, shared the clip on his Twitter page June 12th, and the video, translated by Jaworski, has so far been viewed over 100,000 times. I wonder if I could drop the link in the chat. Original One Shot, One Kill. We have medical care in Texas. Listen, to get this person to fucking move, it's like parting the Red Sea at this point, right? So, like I said, I'll know more in a couple weeks, unfortunately. But with that, guys, let's see if I can do this without fucking the live stream. No, I can't. I don't think so. No, it just okay. No, it didn't. It wasn't happening. It didn't happen, rather. Sorry. So this comes after Russian President Vladimir Putin announced on Friday, June 9th, he would begin deploying tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus on July 7th or 8th. Again, a whole month ahead of time. Why warn us? Why not just do it? Days before, and this is days before, a NATO summit is set to be held in neighboring countries in Lithuania. In the neighboring country of Lithuania. So, he's probably doing this to antagonize NATO more than he is us. Keep in mind with us, he can launch those nukes from anywhere in Russia and it'll hit us. So I think that's just to antagonize NATO. We're all going to die. Yeah. Hudson Valley, we're definitely all going to die. Hopefully Wednesday, right? So anyway, guys, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival has a We're All Going to Die Wednesday. This Wednesday, tomorrow night at 7:30. Hopefully I got that right. Hopefully I got that. It's 7:30. It's 7:30 on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival's channel. Where are we at? Not bad. Moving right along. The question is, guys, will it all reach a nuclear phase or not? Because it keeps going. It keeps going like this. It will definitely happen, Shawoski said on Russian TV. Now, they're under the impression, because, again, Russia thought they were going to steamroll over the Ukraine. And everybody, the pro-Russian people that is, stated that he was going to steamroll over the Ukraine. Okay. Russia stated they were going to steamroll over the Ukraine. And that didn't happen. So now they're throwing the fucking in a titty fit, and they're going, well, if this keeps happening and they keep sending weapons, we're gonna go nuclear. And then I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Seriously? Like, I grow up. Like, Vladimir Putin needs to grow the fuck up already. Enough already with his fucking bullshit and his threats. Either launch the fucking nukes or shut the fuck up and sit down. One shot, one kill. Thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Near San Antonio. Yeah, listen. Texas was on the map, then it was off again, but I don't know. A buddy of mine just moved down there, and he's all about. He's super psyched about being down there, so he's getting my appetite for Texas again. But I am also looking at Tennessee. Right, I'm still looking closely at that. Hopefully, in the next couple weeks, I can visit. I know my mother Sparks is down there, so I can definitely take a trip down there and talk to her, talk to Pinball about where I can where I should be looking or focusing on the most. If that cheap girl, Russia ain't gonna do shit. You're right. I mean, listen, like I said, I think this is just again, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Now, if and when they launch a tactical nuke in Ukraine, then shit's gonna get 1,000% real, and it's gonna get 1,000% real in a fucking heartbeat. By the way, guys, where the fuck are my phones? Of course, they're never fucking around when I need them. Let me make an announcement now, since I see a 300 Warrior on here. There we go. All right, so the 23rd of June, which is next Friday. Is it next Friday? Well, anyway, 23rd of June, 8 p.m. His time. Central Time, rather. Sorry, I'll be interviewed by 300 Warrior, along with, I can't read the rest of them because I got bad fucking eyes. Oh, Ontario Prepper, the Roaming Prepper, and Truth with Tom. So this is June 23rd, 8 p.m. Central Time. It's called Shit Hits the Fan Prepper Meeting. He invited me, I think, a couple days ago, and so head over to his channel, like and subscribe. And stay tuned for that that live stream. That's next Friday. I think it's next Friday. Is it fucking next Friday? The 23rd, whenever the 23rd is. Yes, next Friday. The 23rd is next Friday. So it'll be a prepper, a Shit Hit the Fan prepper meeting. Good luck in finding the best place for you. Yeah, thank you. Sick panel. It's the 300 Warriors channel. I'm not sure if I can pull it up. Maybe I can. It's the 300 Warriors channel. I'm not sure if I could fucking find them. Shit. And One Shot, One Kill, thank you for the donation if I didn't say that already. Hudson Valley is a beautiful place, just saying. Yeah. If he pops up, oh, there it is. Hudson Valley put it in the in the chat, guys. So like and subscribe, and then stay tuned for that live stream. All right, so back to glowing in the dark. As per Russia, Roy McLeod said Russia is going to win. Roy, let it the fuck go and grow up and stop sucking Russia's dick. Seriously. I am so tired of you pro-Russian assholes fucking all up Putin's fucking ass, licking the inside of his fucking asshole. Knock it the fuck off. If he was going to win, he would have fucking won already. They're at this fucking contentious state right now where because they're not winning, they're threatening nuclear war. Before, he was like, we're going to take the Ukraine and we're going to go through, and then they didn't. All right? So stop licking his fucking nutsacks and his asshole at the same time. Your breath smells like shit already. Fuck's sake. My God, man. These motherfuckers and their fucking pro-Russia bullshit. It's fucking enough already. And yo, listen. I will bleed subscribers because I'm pro-fucking American. Enough already with this fucking pro-Russia shit. Seriously. And then MDP is like, this dude's talking out of the side. Then I'll talk out of the side of my mouth. Fucking dick lickers. I swear to fucking God. What is wrong with you people? When the fuck did we become a pro-Russian country? Russia is a stronger country than Ukraine. I will fucking agree. But the simple fact that you guys are like, Russia's gonna win. You'll see. We've been fucking seeing for the last year and a half. And nothing, the last year and a little bit. And nothing has happened. Fucking Ukraine just took a town back over again. My God. Guys are like sucking the dick of a fucking guy who hates you. That's the worst thing about it. I could see if Russia was going to, if Russia was going to save the country, which I wouldn't believe, because we are Russia's sworn enemy, bottom line. But you guys with the fucking whole, well, we pro-Russia, yeah, like suck a dick, man, seriously. When are you guys going to become fucking Americans again, patriots? Fucking Russia is our sworn enemy, and that's how it always will fucking be. Jesus, man. And this one, he says AP is a doofus. Nice one. Grow up. Yes. Now, John Rod. Exactly. Fuck the UK. I mean, sorry, Wolf, not the UK. Well, yeah, fuck them too. But fuck Ukraine and fuck Russia. Fuck both of them. But the fact that people are like up Russia's ass, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Seriously, let it go. This war, first of all, we shouldn't be getting involved in. We should be looking at it and going, oh man, this is fucked up. And that's it. But we shouldn't be sitting there fucking siding with the Ukraine or siding with Russia. When people fly Ukraine flags in front of their homes, I want to rip the rest of my hair out. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? This shitbag country, we're flying a fucking Ukraine flag. So now, again, guys, motherfuckers don't want to fly the American flag in their home. They are quick to fly the Ukraine flag. Then you got fucking pro-Russian people in the prepper community sucking Putin's dick and trying to suck it dry. Like, seriously, guys, grow the fuck up. We're not supposed to be pro-Russia, Ukraine, or China. We got some Chinese simps out there, guys. Guys are like all over China's fucking, China's dick too. We got to stop this shit. We got to be pro-American and pro-American only. And not pro-American government. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But pro-American for the people. If Russia's going to bomb us, guys, who's going to help us? We are. Us. Not Russia, not Ukraine. Chris Hines, the bioweapons is a bullshit fucking story. Every country on this planet has a biolab, whether that's U.S. sanctioned, Russian sanctioned, Chinese, or their own country. That's a bullshit fucking excuse. China has more biolabs than the United States. And someone said that, China, the United States has a lot of biolabs. We do. We do, but we also have those black sites that we're not supposed to know about. But the Chinese, they have an absorbent amount of fucking biolabs. Do you see Russia turning around and bombing the biolabs of China? Matter of fact, look what happened back in 2020 because of a biolab in China. Again, guys, common fucking sense. Stop sucking Russia's dick, please, and stop hanging Ukraine flags on your fucking lawn, please. American flag is the only flag that belongs on your fucking lawn. Not the pride flag, the American flag. That's it. Not a Mexican flag, not a Hungarian flag, right? Not an Australia, New Zealand. American flag. That's it. But everybody else, yeah, listen, I mean, whatever, man. Whatever. I up to here. The pro-Russian people are on par with the flat earthers. There are three. The QAnon people. QAnon, pro-Russia, and fucking, flat earthers make a perfect triangle of fucking idiots. Anyway. Deanna, yeah, that's my point. I mean, the whole White House shit is fucking with the flag hanging out. Okay, and your state flag. Thank you, Richard. And your state flag if you live in that state. Like, please don't have a Texan flag if you live in Denver or Colorado for that matter, right? Unless you were from Texas, and then maybe that. Like, I'll never fly the New York flag on any lawn I ever buy. You will not catch a New York flag in my home. Ever. Right? It's whatever. Because New York, that's like flying a California flag. Like, seriously? You know? Like, why would you do that? You upset him? Ben says you upset him now, guys. Because the stupidity of people believing in Russia that is a propaganda country as good, if not better than we are. Then people are sitting there talking about Ukraine is, Brandon A. Let me enlighten you about the Nazis in the Ukraine. Russia has a Nazi force too. But if you did research, you would know that, and you wouldn't be making stupid statements like that. Because you are, like everybody else, a fucking moron. Guys, do your research. It's not about bioweapons. Bioweapons are in every fucking country. It's not about the Nazi bullshit. Russia has a Nazi unit, and if I'm not mistaken, there's another Eastern European country that has a Nazi regime or military group as well. So now, Russia turned around and said Nazis, and you people go, oh shit, they're Nazis over there. They're Nazis in other countries, guys. There's military brigades that support Nazis in other countries. Again, do your fucking research. Stop fucking listening to just pro-Russian shit. Open up the floodgates and do more research, man. Yes, Dan S., send me some spam so I can calm the fuck down. Because that's exactly what I need right now. Spam. Anyway. You said Ukraine Nazis. Again, Russia has Nazis too, guys. Russia has Nazis as well. I'm sorry to let you down. But Russia has Nazis as well. Do your fucking research. Simple. Stop believing everything Russia's telling you or our media's telling you. Go out there and do the research for yourself. Simple. Germany is headquarters of Nazis. Yes, it is. But, anyway, back to that. Anybody else want to suck fucking Putin's dick before I move on? Are we done? Because next the flat earthers are going to come in here and start. The earth is flat, I promise you. Misery prepper, you are wrong. Lizzo is a Nazi fight. Nice one. Lizzo is a Nazi fighting force. Look, please don't get me involved with Lizzo and her shit. I mean, yo, whatever. I don't want to start on her. Where could I go with Lizzo? Everywhere. She's so fucking big. She's a planet. Don't be a dick face. American flags only. Edge to edge. Exactly. The earth is flat, I promise you. Don't just be mad at Christian. Anyway, Russian. Yo, this thing's moving too fast. I fucked up. Whatever. Russian dick sucks itself. Russian dick sucks itself. Anyway, guys. And I'm surprised. Listen, guys, do me a favor. While I have a lot of your attention, I pissed a lot of you guys off. Do me a favor. Hit the thumbs down. Just to fucking make tonight worth this fucking while. Please do. Henry. That's not true. Forget it. I don't even want to address it. Henry, if that's true, so be it. And Steve, we do have our own Nazis here to deal with. You are right. Steve Kelly delivers. We do have our own Nazis here. Well, you don't see him rushing this country for that reason. You know. No, matter of fact, the KKK here in the United States. Now the KKK's always been here. The KKK's been around. They really never really. They really didn't disappear. They really didn't go anywhere. But they're handing out flyers, and I forgot what state, and they're trying to circulate again. I'm like, okay, this should be fucking interesting. The KKK wants to start their shit, so be it. And guys, I'm not even fucking drinking whiskey tonight, and you guys got me fired up. Oh, a bit off time. Apparently, there is a Mexican Nazi out there with the fucking Nazi flag. They're reaching. They're reaching. Matter of fact, let me do one better. Let me do one better. I can find it real quick. You know, you're getting old when you're looking at this shit and you're going, where the fuck did I put it again in my phone? I'm like, man, I'm getting fucking old. You know what? It's time to fucking shuttle me off into an old age home. Because I'm looking at shit now. I'm doing this shit. I'm like, where did it go again? I'm turning to my kids. I'm like, how do you guys do this? That's when I knew I was fucking old. I don't have glasses, man. I don't have glasses, but yeah. Oh, so in Kentucky, people found flyers dropped on their front lawn saying Neighborhood Watch, and there was a Klansman on the front of it saying Trinity White Knights. Now, I don't know how true that is, but supposedly this is what was done in Kentucky. So anyway, they're starting their shit again. This could be interesting. TJ, I did say whiskey. But whatever, guys. Listen, if the KKK wants to start up their Neighborhood Watch, so fucking be it, man. I don't care. What they're gonna fucking do? They're gonna start some shit? They're really not. Motherfuckers are not having it. You got white folks that are not having it. You got black folks that are not having it. The KKK is gonna have such a glorious time trying to find a footing. Now, yes, there are people that are pissed at what's going on with this country. So I could see them getting more people riled up to join their group. But, no, they don't want to start a KKK in Harlem. Maybe it was a black KKK group against white folks. I don't know. Don't know, but no. That's not true from what I'm hearing. But yeah, man, you're not ready for Shady Pines yet? What is Shady Pines? Is that whiskey? Is that going to knock me on my ass? And if that is going to knock me on my ass, guess what? I'm not going to drink it on here. MDP said whatever, Sambo. You're using that wrong, MDP. Whatever. That used it wrong. That's not what Sambo means. So stupid. Is tonight stupid night? Is there a full moon? Am I missing something? Did I miss the memo on stupidity night? Holy shit. 12 thumbs down. Let's keep it interesting. Let's get to 20 thumbs down. Sambo Prepper. Yeah, the Sambo Prepper. Jason loves donkey shows. Timothy, I guess I do love donkey shows. Oh, Shady Pines Old Age Home. Oh, Christian Prepper. Nice. I didn't know that. Golden Girls. Sophia was going. Okay. Yeah, listen, I'm almost there. I feel like I'm there. Shit, man. Holy shit. It's just like, my knees and fuck. Trying to do kickboxing. I'm kicking a bag and then my hips are hurting. Jason, tell him you're Puerto Rican. Jason, tell him I'm half Puerto Rican. Damn it. I gave you a thumbs down. Thank you, Wolfang. Appreciate it. Listen, guys, there are people that are under the impression. There are people under the impression that I give an actual fuck about people unsubscribing me or giving me thumbs down, you should see the amount of people that are like, I'm unsubscribing from you because, and I'm like, why? Why do people think I care? Rahul Jason. What you know about, I don't know anything about that, Bakari. Nothing. Hooked on a Stitch. I'm not sitting too much. I am super active, man. Super active. I work out anywhere between 2 to 3 times a day, 4 days a week. On my down days, my downtime, I'll go for a walk, right? I do a lot of stretching. Glucosamine. Yeah. Maybe I should start taking that shit. Because I'm fucking old. You know what I need? I need Geritol, too, while I'm at it. Listen, I'm ready to fucking turn it all in and start playing bingo. And sit next to Gertrude, you know? How can you see the thumbs down? I can see the thumbs down on the app I'm using. I can't really see on YouTube, but I could see on an app I'm using called Ecamm Live. And Ecamm Live tells me how many thumbs down I have. Thank you, my mother Spark, for listening in the background. Listen, again, people just like, I had a guy unsubscribe from me. I think I told some of you guys this. Like, I had people unsubscribe from me because they're like, yo, if you're anti-Russia, we don't want anything to do with you. So be it. But I had a guy unsubscribe from me because I wasn't wearing my seatbelt when I was doing a video. Imagine that. So people are going to unsubscribe from me for every reason. Some people have their fingers hovering over the unsubscribe button. Just so that you say anything wrong, they're like, boop, unsubscribe. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Seriously, dude? Your Centrum and prune juice. Chief Prepper, I'm going to tell you something about multivitamins. Don't do multivitamins that come in a form of a pill. If they're capsules, they're better because they break down into the body a lot easier. Pills with the time release bullshit? No. Do you take vitamins? On the hook, I take supplements. I don't take, I guess you can call them vitamins. I take vitamin D3. I take something called Whole Package, which is good for the body. I take something else called Fire Starter. I take valerian root at night. I take magnesium. I also take, what is it? ACHH or HCHH or HHC. One of the two, however you say it. I take that as well. I take that at night for the immune system. And I take a couple of other things for inflammation. All right, so listen, I'm beating it. Dan S says, I'm going to unsubscribe. Well, listen, we should... Dan S, this is Dan S's fault, by the way, because he gave me an idea. We should have a bingo night on YouTube. That, and only the old people. So, like, Tommy Salters, Old Mutt, myself, Pinball. We had a couple of us older guys playing bingo on, live stream. That should be fun. And we're all drinking our Folgers Crystal or fucking tea or warm milk, whatever it is, you know. But, yeah, that's what we should be doing. Weed helps. I will never smoke weed. Oh, Hudson Valley's in. Christian Prepper, he says 50. That should be an interesting night. Rome the Gentleman. So, depending on how old you are, and I'm going to, if that's your picture, I'm going to assume you're in your 40s, maybe 50s, maybe. There are pills you can take, and I would take testosterone supplements, not testosterone injections, at least not yet. And stay away from those creams. Don't do that. Testosterone supplements, I take a couple. I take 2. 1 in the morning, 1 at night. Right? And that keeps my levels level. So I'm not peaking out, I'm not spiking, I'm not doing any of that crazy shit. And it's healthy. It's all natural shit. But definitely stay away from injections and shit like that. At least if you're young enough. I don't know how old you are. NYC Prepper said 63. Pinball said he's in. You could drink it. Letitia said you could drink it, sure. I probably will now. Thank you. I'm in it too. See how we can work that out, a bingo night on there. Like, holy shit. And just to get roasted for, half the night by the subscribers, that would be pretty interesting. I'm 48. If Rome, if you're 48, I'll be right back. All right, real quick, Rome. It's something by Blue Star called Status. You want to look into that. That's testosterone. It uses natural supplements to push your testosterone up. The other thing that pushes your testosterone up is doing heavy sprinting. Sprinting will boost your testosterone, and squats. So anything involving your quads, because your quads are the bigger mass muscle or dense muscle, you're going to build more testosterone that way. And then you could take something that's been helping me out really good. It's called the Whole Package. It's by Heart and Soil. So this is a really good company. You go on their website, man, you're like, holy shit. They got some good shit on here. So Heart and Soil and Blue Star Status. Try these out. Let me know what you think. Dome equal not flat. All right. So, anabolic exercise increases testosterone. And One Shot, One Kill just said anabolic exercise increases testosterone. Exactly. But sprinting, squats, anything to do with your what you call it, your quads and your back. Your back is also second biggest muscle, but not dense. But that's going to boost your testosterone. Exercising in general, guys, will boost it. The Whole Package, yeah, right. As soon as I said that, I'm like, these motherfuckers. How do you know it's helping? You did a scientific test. White people, hold your head up. The scientific test is me using it and seeing a huge difference. That's my scientific testing. Plus, this company here, no, sorry, not this company. Heart and Soil, they've done numerous studies and tests on their product, and it works. There's another company called Zoom. They're that actually, roaming. Use that company first. I will swear by this company. The guy who makes Zoom, which is UMZU, his company is legit. He's done multiple studies on all of his supplements. He's done double-blind studies. He's done all of this shit on his supplements and what it takes to be a better person, have a better body. That's some good shit right there. Definitely look into Zoom. I take a lot of this shit as well, man. I swear by this stuff. Your body reacts differently, guys, when you take this shit. One Shot, One Kill. Yes, Redwood. I take that shit too. But I tell you right now, guys, this is the stuff for men that's going to help. Ladies, if you're interested, Zoom has a bundle package for females. And Heart and Soil, they have a female version of this. I think it's called Her Something. Her package or some shit like that. Her package sounds like a fucking, transgender thing. But whatever. Just look into it. I guarantee you it'll work for you. MSM. Is AP a supplement shill? No. You know why? Because all of the stuff that I take is natural. When you start taking shit like one a day, if that's even still around, or Centrum, that's pushing chemical garbage that your body doesn't need. This stuff here is not chemical garbage. Non-binary supplements. Super male fertility. Yes, white people, some supplements may have some precautions. You're right. And that's why a lot of people should talk to their doctors before taking this shit. But if you know your body, you can go ahead and take this stuff. I'm fairly healthy. That's why I started taking it. And I noticed a difference. And the one difference is that I'm not going to say on here, but I will say on the Angry Truth After Hours. I'm going to start that up probably next month. So I'll have an Angry Truth After Hours. Pighead said, I take steroids and I can't lose weight. Will it help? Pighead, you would have to email me. That's an interesting one. But if you're not losing weight and if it's because of steroids, that makes sense. Still I rise, says I. And this is what happens when you start talking about shit like that. Oh, Chris Waters is talking to somebody else. Who is the misery prepper? Attended AOC School of Advanced Academics. I guess he's talking about me. Whatever. TJ, after hours, bourbon? I don't know. My Mother's Spark and off time? Yes. Absolutely. No way aliens travel 10 light years from their home to give us southerners anal probes and cows and cut up cows. All right, Pickett, thank you for that. Chris Waters, that's the nutshell of it, but there's also a couple other reasons. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not losing weight because I can't walk. Kathleen says keto is the business. That's something you can explore as well. I haven't explored that yet, so... Hunt John says not talking about you, Jason. All right. Roger that. Ready. All right, sorry, guys. Sorry for this fucking stuff. This is why I'm going to do a video on the same subject, because at least with this subject, I can focus on it and not talk about supplements during a prepper live stream. Whatever. This is why this shit's like the Wild West on here, man. First of all, the comment section's like the Wild West. And, one shot, one kill. I have not looked into MSM supplements. No. Oh, his back is fucked up. Physical therapy. All right. I lost 24 pounds doing keto. Listen, man, I'm down 21 pounds now. My kid's mother looked at me and was like, are you skinny? I was waiting for her to say, are you sick? Do you have cancer? Because I lost weight. I said, I'm trying to fucking lose weight. I'm trying not to be a fat fuck anymore. You know? I looked in the mirror fucking a few months ago, man. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that a gorilla or a rhino? And it was me standing in front of the mirror. I was like, the fuck's going on here? So I decided to fucking change the way I look. And I have to. You know, I can't be a fucking gorilla or a rhino, whatever the fuck it was that was in that mirror that day. You know, I can't be doing that. So I have to fucking, you know, I have to lose the weight. I got to drop it, man. And McBean Scottish Fitness stated it best. Supplements help. They do not replace a healthy meal or a good diet plan, workout plan. They don't, but they do help. That's for fucking sure. Rome the Gentleman. I wouldn't say I'm knowledgeable. I know my share of supplements. I wouldn't say I'm knowledgeable. I've been doing supplements since I was 19, maybe 18. And I've been on that since, and I've tried so many different fucking supplements over the years. And now I'm starting to see what works and what doesn't work. But yeah, so now I entertain a lot of them. I know which ones give me headaches and are not good for me. I know other ones that are, Roy McLeod said unsubscribed. Oh no. Oh no. Bye. Bye, Roy. Roy, I'll miss you. All my dreams. I will miss you. Shit, fuck, piss. But, yes, my Mother's Spark, they had supplements in the Stone Age. They were called grind up liver and hearts from bison. But anyway, I even studied steroids for a long time. Because I was thinking about taking it. And then I saw the repercussions of them. And then microdose. If you microdose steroids, guys, believe it or not, it's good for you. Microdose. The shit that these guys were taking, Arnold Schwarzenegger and them, they were fucking bananas. But Lee Priest did it best. He was microdosing a little bit at a time. And he had, I thought, a great physique during his time. He should have fucking won, but, you know, Ronnie Coleman and his bison blood and shit came in and took the fucking scene over. Question. Hudson Valley says, should folks prep multivitamins? You should prep multivitamins. I know that a lot of multivitamins, people say they have a expiration date, but their expiration date is years ahead of time. 2, 3, some cases 4 years. So that means they might go a little longer. Probably 5, but it depends. Callan says, me too, unsubscribe until you build a house. Whatever. Work out your center core. Yes, Chris Rigos, you're absolutely right. Guys, so here's an easy one for you. If you're looking to burn fat, somebody mentioned HIIT earlier, which is high intense interval training. That's a workout program with different movements, probably hundreds of different movements back to back. Or you can do core training, which is just something as simple as planks. If you do something as simple as planks, guys, you're going to burn a lot of fat. Planks burn a tremendous amount of fat. Because while you're trying to plank, whether that's high plank or low plank, you're shaking like a leaf. You're tightening your body up, and everything is starting to burn at the same time. When you plank, after you're done, you're still burning fat minutes after you're done planking. When you do HIIT workouts, you're still burning fat hours after your workouts. Keep that in mind. Or you could walk up and down a building in New York City and fucking burn a lot of fat off. You could do that as well. Yeah, I don't like the what you call it on here. The chat on this app sucks. I have not tried Pilates. Everybody tells me I should try that or yoga. You know, but I don't know. Maybe I'll entertain it. Who knows? I got kickboxing tomorrow, so muscle burns fat at rest. Testosterone helps burn fat as well. So if you're doing all of these things and your testosterone is low, you're not going to burn a lot of fat. Morris said, I lost 200 pounds resting my body. All right. All right, so with that, burpees, jumping jacks. If anybody is interested on what HIIT is, I can give you a sample exercise. I can email it to you. I'm not about to say it on here. Kitsy Witsy. So my knees, what I've been doing with my knees is, I should be doing this on the Angry Prepper Fitness channel, but you have to stretch out the muscles around your legs, right? So you got to stretch out your calves, you got to stretch out your quad and your hamstring. Also stretch out your glutes and your lower back will free a lot of the pressure up and the tightening around your knees. Then you can also do some knee workouts, which you got to look up online. Look up Bulletproof Knees, and there's a bunch of workouts for your knees that are going to help. Right? And that should, my best bench, I think, was 425, 450. My best squat might have been 5 and change. And that was, you know, when my knees were better. I try 5 and change now, I'm going to need a bionic leg. You can do stretches a lot easier in water with far less. I didn't know that. I would not have known that. All right, guys, let's continue beating up on Russia. Well, not beating up. Let's finish this real quick. I got 10 minutes. Vladimir Putin. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So this is the interesting shit right here. This is interesting that Putin said. Not Putin. Sorry. I want to get down to the bottom of this. PFC January Telegram. Nope, that's not it. All right. So I wish that. Sorry. They have been there since Soviet times. Nope. Let's go back up. All right. It won't be tactical. This is what Russia's saying. It won't be tactical, but strategic nuclear weapons that we will be striking at Ukraine. Believe me, the United States of America and all of the targets that need to be in the crosshairs. So he's saying that the United States and the Ukraine are in the crosshairs should he launch a strategic nuclear weapon, not a tactical. But he said he was moving tacticals. You see what I mean about his bullshit? They have been there since Soviet times, and those in the U.S., and those in Europe, and those in other places where American nuclear weapons are concentrated, where there are American military bases. He's talking about targeting military bases in other countries as well. He's talking about going all out, from what it seems. So I wish that on the way to a nuclear phase, we could finish off the enemy without crossing the Rubicon. But if we have to, what can we do? This was from Vladimir Putin, if I'm not mistaken. Shavinsky on Russian state TV said this. My bad. So, since Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022, Russian commentaries and officials have said the Kremlin was prepared to use nuclear weapons in the conflict. In April 2023, Dmitry Medvedev, the former Russian president, said the likelihood of nuclear weapons, described as the backbone that holds the state together, being used was growing by the day. So, the threat of nuclear weapons, guys, is growing according to them. We shall wait and fucking see. That's what it comes down to. Now, somebody was asking me if I Krav Maga or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I am looking to get into that. I'm looking to find a course that's going to teach that. But I will get into that in a little bit. In my opinion, concern about climate change is nothing compared to the prospects of being at the epicenter of an explosion with a temperature of 5,000 Kelvin, a shock wave of 350 meters per second, and a pressure of 3,000 kilogram per square meter with penetrating radiation. That is ionizing radiation and an electromagnetic pulse, he said at an educational event late April. This was just this past April. Russia's state-run news agency, RIA, I can't pronounce it, Novosti. So this was Dmitry Medvedev, the former president of Russia, stating this. So again, more threats. They're trying to make their threats sound a little more cool and shit by saying that climate change, don't worry about that. Worry about fucking boiling in the sun at 5,000 kelvins and 3,000 kilometers per square meters. Whatever. Is there such a prospect today? Unfortunately, yes. And it's growing every day for well-known reasons, he said. Again, the Russian president. Previously in January, he said in a Telegram post discussing NATO support for the Ukraine military, defeat of a nuclear power is a conventional war, may trigger a nuclear war. In a conventional war, may trigger a nuclear war. Now, the big question, guys, is this a bluff? Is this all a bluff? We don't fucking know. I mean, I think so. Shit'll get off the pot. If he uses a tactical nuke in Ukraine or strategic nuke in Ukraine, then yeah. Then it's for real, you know? One isn't enough. Sounds like someone who doesn't train. I gotta mind my business with this fucking Muay Thai, Wing Chun, iron body training, karate. Whatever. I need to do something too. 'Cause I mean, like these fucking kids out here today, you just gotta. Defending yourself in New York City is becoming more prevalent. You know, walking down the street and minding your business doesn't fucking work anymore. Doesn't work anymore. You know, people are minding their business and getting beat up and jumped. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing. George Ortiz says, damn, you sold out. Sold out to what? America? My country? The country I live in? Not sure what you're talking about. Eric G. Am I going to do anything different if Russia nukes Ukraine? Yeah. I'm going to fucking heighten my preparedness. I'm going to fucking batten down the hatches. Because if he lights up Ukraine, they already said we're the next target, America, right? So, and what I'm going to be is I'm going to be more Johnny on the spot, if that makes sense. Because now I won't be walking around thinking, oh, it's not going to happen. I'm going to be thinking, it could happen. Now, listen, every day I walk around, I'm like, it could happen. Every day I'm like, I look downtown and I'm like, man, what is it gonna look like when that's glowing in the fucking dark, or if it's in the daytime, right? Yes, I still drink mud coffee. To whoever's asking that, I drink the mushroom coffee. But China, that's another story. Listen, China was already saying that they don't want to go nuclear war, man. They really don't. But I don't know. You know, Angry's new T-shirt. Don't even try it. I bench 450. But listen, man, I don't know. Tactical nukes are dirty bombs. Like I said, China and their empty. I mean, Russia and their empty threats. Who the fuck knows? China was also telling Russia that they didn't want them to go nuclear, but now Russia just set a new fucking warning. So who the fuck knows? I mean, again, man. It could all be bullshit. He could just be fucking blowing smoke up our eyes. I think he's blowing smoke up our eyes. I think he's full of shit. Like, you know, living in, well, I'll do a video on that another day. Then they have us, thank you for bringing it up, 373. Then they have that UFO crashing in whatever the fuck it was. And I'm like, is that another distraction? Seriously? You know? I mean, like, who cares? Why would aliens are looking at us and going, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta get out of this place. We gotta beat it, man. These fucking people are out of their minds. This fucking planet is shot. Shot. TJ, that would be hard to know. Right? That would be hard to know if our government set a nuclear strike on us. I don't think our government is that nefarious. Nefarious? Yes. That nefarious? No. I don't think any country is. Right? I don't think any country is that sick in the head to light up a nuke in their own country. I just don't see it. There are too many moving parts for that to happen. 300 Warrior, the whole BRICS thing, I don't know, man. It seems like a couple other countries are joining, but there's a supposed, it's a rumor, don't take my word for it, it's a rumor, there's a supposed rift going on in the BRIC pack right now. I don't know to what extent, I don't know how bad it is, I'm just hearing that there's a rift right now. Also, we did see, we did see Africa's looking to drop the US dollar. Somebody said it happened today. I'm looking for articles. They're talking about it today. I didn't see that it was finalized, but whatever. You have that shit, and so a bunch of African nations dropping the US dollar. That's gonna fuck those African countries. I don't know why they're thinking about it, but whatever. BRIC is a pact between China, Russia, Iran, I think South Africa, and I forgot what other country. Whatever country begins with a B. I forgot what it was. I forgot what the acronyms for BRIC stood for. Interest rates. Why would they want this planet? Well, they want this planet not for the people, but for the resources, right? India, right? India, Iran or Iraq just joined. One of those two countries. China, South Africa was one. Russia, Brazil. Thank you. Thank you, my mother Spark. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, white people. Thank you, Corey. And thank you, somebody just did it. Somebody just had it. Thank you, little light work. Russia, Brazil, Iran, China, Saudi Arabia. That's what it was, Saudi Arabia. But South Africa, if I'm not mistaken, they joined it as well. A lot of countries are starting to join them. Right? So, yeah. Talk about us getting... Listen, the one thing about the United States, guys, that I have to say, the United States government has put us in this position. This is why we, the people, need to take it back from them. Because this country, the politicians continuously put us in this shit fucking hole. The Russian people are probably pissed at the Russian president. Russia just... Putin just pulled some shit with one of his opponents just the other day. Russia's doing the same shit we're doing. That's why it pisses me off that people side with Russia. Russia does the same shit that the United States does. The Russian people need to rise up and take Russia back from the fucking politicians. That's what they need to do. The United States needs to do the same thing. We all need to do the same thing. The Chinese people need to get the country back from the Chinese politicians. That means storming every last fucking political installation or government building, in these countries. Every last one of them has to be stormed. Every last one of these politicians have to be found and taken out of that office. We all need to do the same thing. Yes, Mexico did join, right? Oh, Mexico joined, or they were talking about joining. But whatever. And that's what needs to happen, guys. That's the sum of it all. All right? And yet we sit here and we side with a president who worked for the KGB. That would be like believing in a president that worked for the FBI. Right? If the president of the United States became the FBI, the head of the FBI became president of the United States, I would be super skeptical and super wary of that man. And yet we have an ex-KGB agent who are notorious for lying propaganda and putting their own people away. We're going to believe that guy too? We're going to believe him? Seriously. Do you think Russia's storming their political... I think Penny Prepper, yes. I think if we all rose up, all of us, it would work. Absolutely. But there would be some shit behind it. But nonetheless, it would work. Listen, guys, you can't change a country without civil war. It's just not going to happen. We can't do it peacefully. We can't, we shall overcome. That's not going to work. Christian Prepper, thank you for the heads up. Thank you. Thank you, Hudson Valley, for the heads up. Roger that. But unfortunately, guys, a fight is going to have to happen, and people are going to have to die. That's the bottom line. We cannot change this thing we're sitting in without something happening. It's not going to work. The Russian people are going to have to make that sacrifice. The Chinese people are going to have to make that sacrifice. Sacrifices are going to have to be made if we want change. Anyway, guys, with that being said, thank you for the live stream. Thank you for dealing with my bullshit. Thank you for dealing with my rants. I will see some of you guys on the Angry Truth channel in about 2 minutes. Other than that, guys, thank you for tonight. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for what you guys do.